Hi, I'm Joe Cuenco with Family Resources. Today we're going to be talking about how to help a man pop that big question. Specifically, how to propose marriage to a woman. Well, just what is the best way to propose marriage to a woman? Before we answer that question, let's talk about what's the barometer of your relationship. Are you at a point to where you should be making a marriage proposal? Are the foundation and fundamentals there of love, trust, respect, friendship, and communication? Because if they don't exist solidly, then you really need to wonder and think about, is the timing appropriate for you to make that marriage proposal to your girlfriend and fiancé? So let's talk about, have you talked about relationship goals, your long-term goals, where you want to ultimately be? Have you talked about family? Have you talked about retirement? Have you talked about what you want to do ultimately as man and woman? And if you've had these long-term goals, then it really becomes a matter of what's the timing of asking the question. And when you ask the question, it can be indirect or it can be direct. Guys aren't good at being indirect, but there are ways to do this by sending cards saying, I'd love to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to be with you forever. I want to love you the rest of my life and be there for you. Things of that nature in cards, emails, texts, she'll get the message. Or the most direct way is just say, dear, I'd love for you to be my wife. Will you marry me? Make sure if you do that, you get on your knee. But also you want to prepare the great venue. You want to make this the most memorable experience of her life to date. And so prepare a nice romantic venue, location, dinner, meal, take her out of town, and it really becomes a matter of what can you afford to make that special for her. And if it's low budget, just be as creative as possible and make that as memorable as possible for her. So the key is, if you need some help, there are workshops available. You may be able to find some information on the internet, but the key is, if you're willing to make that commitment to her, the timing is right in terms of your relationship, then making her feel special and making her feel like she's the one for you and the most important woman on earth, that's the real key. That's how you propose marriage to a woman. I'm Joe Cuenco with Family Resources, Relationships for Life.